This is the story of the Three Little Pigs, a STEM tale. Once upon a time, a mother pig and her 3 little pigs lived together in a wood very happily all through the long summertime. But towards autumn, the mother pig called her little ones to her and said, "My dear little pigs, the time has come for you to go out into the world and make a life of your own. You will each want to build a little house to live in, but do not be lazy about it. Build your houses nice and strong, for then you will always have a safe place to live in. You can go in and lock the door, and nothing can harm you." She then bade the little pigs farewell, and away they ran out into the world. The first little pig had not gone far when he met a man with a load of straw. The straw looked so warm and smelled so good, and the little pig thought it would be quite easy to make a house with it. "Please, mister," said the little pig, "give me enough straw to build a house to keep me warm through the long winter." The man had enough to spare and happily agreed. He gave the little pig all the straw he wanted, and then he drove on. The little pig built himself a house of straw, and it was so warm and cozy that he was quite delighted with it. The second little pig ran along and along through the forest until he met a man with a great load of sticks. "Oh, kind mister, please give me some sticks to build me a little house for the winter time," cried the little pig. The man was willing to do this. He gave the pig all the sticks he wanted and then went on his way. The pig built himself a house of sticks, much snugger and warmer than his brother's straw house. "What could be warmer and cozier and safer than this?" said the pig, and it was so easy to make out of sticks. And he snuggled down in his house and was very happy. The third little pig was the smallest pig of all, but he was a very wise little pig, and he meant to do exactly as his mother told him. After he left the forest, he met a man driving a wagon loaded with straw, but he did not ask for any of it. He met a man with a load of sticks, but he did not ask for any of it. He met a man with a load of bricks, and then he stopped and begged so prettily for enough bricks to build himself a little house that the man could not refuse him. The pig took the bricks and built himself a little house with them, and it was not an easy task either. When it was done, it was not so soft as the straw house, and it was not so warm as the stick house, but it was a very safe little house. One day, the first little pig lay in his straw house all snug and warm when an old wolf knocked at the door. Little pig, let me in," he cried. "I won't," the pig answered, "not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in." The little pig laughed and laughed, for he felt very safe in his snug straw house. "Well, then give it a huff and a puff," he cried. Well, the old wolf did. He huffed and he puffed, and he blew the house in, for it was only made of straw. The little pig squeaked in fright as the old wolf closed in, but before the wolf gobbled him up, he ran off to his brother living in the stick house. "Oh my," the second pig cried when his brother ran up to his house. "What happened?" "There was a wolf. He blew my house in and tried to eat me." "Well, come in quickly." And the little pigs closed themselves inside the stick house where they felt safe and warm. But it wasn't long until the wolf came along and knocked at the door. Little pigs, let me in." "No," they cried, "not by the hair on your chinny chin chins." "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." The second little pig laughed and laughed, for the stick walls were thick and he felt secure. "I'd like to see you try." So the wolf huffed and he puffed and he did blow the house in. The little pig squeaked in fright as the old wolf closed in, but before the wolf gobbled them up, they ran off to their brother living in the brick house. "Oh my," the third pig cried when his brothers arrived on his doorstep. What happened? There's a wolf who wants to eat us, the brothers explained. He blew our houses in and chased us here. Come in, the third little pig told them. We will be safe in my house. And the little pigs closed themselves inside the brick house, and they felt very safe indeed. It wasn't very long until the old wolf came, and again he knocked at the door. Little pigs, let me in. No, the third pig told him. Not by the hair of my chinny chin chin. Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. You are welcome to try, the little pig called, but my house won't be so easy. So the old wolf did. He huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, and he just couldn't blow the house in. Eventually, he tired himself out from all of his huffing and puffing, and he stomped his foot and lumbered off home. The three little pigs cheered. The brick house was strong and safe against the big bad wolf, and they learned that doing things the easy way is not always the best way. The end. Hey everyone, this is Miss Courtney over at the Leesburg Public Library with Share a Story. I hope you enjoyed our retelling of the Three Little Pigs, and now I'm going to teach you how you can do this STEM tale at home. Now, in order to do Three Little Pigs, you just need a couple of things that you can find anywhere around your house. You need something for your pigs. As you can see, I made these ones out of paper, but you can make them out of paper too, or you can just find a stuffed animal that'll work well. Next, you need something to make your three houses out of. For the straw, I used some straws that we had here at the library. You could use paper, would work too. For the stick house, I used some craft sticks, and as you can see, these two houses didn't hold up very well, did they? That big bad wolf blew them right down. For the third house, you need something really strong. I used some Legos that we have. Then you need something for your big bad wolf, something that can blow air. I used a hairdryer. And as you can see, I put some ears and some eyes on him to make him look like a wolf. You can use a hairdryer if you have one, or you can use a fan, or even just a paper fan that you make out of folding paper. Now, if you want to do the story of the Three Little Pigs, your first two houses have to be not very strong at all, and your third house really strong. But I have a STEM challenge for you. Even though the straws and the craft sticks didn't make very strong houses, I want you to try to find a way to make your straw house and your stick house so strong that even they can withstand the big bad wolf. Thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Share a Story. I hope you guys have fun sharing this story yourselves at home, and I hope to see you all again real soon. Bye.